guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we are going to be talking all about hair care, and specifically we're going to be chatting about Briogeo. But before we get started onto this sort of review on all of these different Briogeo products, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I upload videos twice a week, Tuesdays and Sundays, and they're all beauty, fashion, lifestyle related. So I would love to see you back here on my channel. But let's just go ahead and get chatting about these Briogeo products because I have a lot to say. Okay, so I actually asked for all of these Briogeo products for Christmas because I saw that they were having a sort of deal on a bunch of these products. So I got all of these in a vault. So there were 4 different types of products included in the Briogeo vault, and I want to say it was like around $80 for all of these, which is a really good deal because, as you guys may know, Briogeo products are pretty expensive. So I thought that this would be a great way to just try them out because I know so many people love them, and hair is a category that I do really struggle with. I usually use the OGX I think it's Moroccan oil or something, shampoo and conditioner. I like that too. I also use the coconut curls one as well just because it's pretty inexpensive and I feel like it works pretty well and it's pretty clean, so I think at least. But I wanted to try this out because my hair gets so dry in the wintertime and just gets really damaged. If you don't know, I live in Pennsylvania, so it gets really cold here usually in the wintertime. It hasn't really been too cold this year, but it also gets really dry and windy. And walking to class here on campus, I feel like the weather takes such a toll on my hair and it just looks so bleh in the wintertime. And I know so many people love Briogeo products and swear by them, so I really wanted to try them out, which is why I asked for the vault for Christmas, and I'm really thankful that I got it and was able to try these out. So I think I started trying all of these Briogeo products. I should mention too that I am trying the Don't Despair Repair line, and there's 4 different products in here: the Super Moisture Shampoo, and then the Deep Conditioning Mask, which is mainly the thing that I wanted to try the most because so many people say so many good things about this, and it won one of those like Allure Beauty awards. And then in the vault as well were also the Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask, and then this deep conditioning hair cap system. So basically down here is just a little packet of the deep conditioning mask, and then this is like a shower cap sort of thing. Let me grab the one that I have open. Okay, so this is the hair cap, shower cap that comes in this set, and it's supposed to have like something on the inside of it, so once you put the shampoo or the conditioner on your hair and leave it on in the shower, then you can put this on, and you're supposed to like massage this into your scalp and just leave your hair in there while you wash the rest of your body, shave, whatever, and then take this off and rinse your hair out. And then it says you can reuse this shower cap too, but I forget what I was saying before I told you guys all of the products. So I just really wanted to try these out because I wanted this year to be different with my hair in the winter time. And like I said, I'm really thankful that I was able to try them out, and being that I got them for Christmas, I started trying these out I think like early to mid-January, and currently while I'm filming this it is the beginning of March. It is March 2nd. So I've been trying these out for a little over a month, and I would have kept trying them out, but something happened to me with these products. At least I am skeptical. So we'll talk about that later. But first, I want to just touch base on all of these products, and then we'll get into like really the deep stuff that I am not really sure what is happening. Okay, so first, the Super Moisture Shampoo. This stuff, it's good, but I don't really feel like you need this. I am one of those kind of people that if I'm buying a specific type of conditioner, I feel like I need to use the matching shampoo because I just feel like they will work better in tandem. But I mean, there's nothing really that special about this. It doesn't have any sulfates, silicones, parabens, and all of this Briogeo stuff is really clean and good for your hair, which I love because I have I would say now wavy to curly hair. Right now my hair is not curly at all, and I hate it so much. But this is like curly girl hair approved because it doesn't have any sulfates or silicones in them, and no parabens either. So I think I haven't really researched it that much, but I think sulfates and silicones specifically aren't good if you have curly hair. So I really love having curly-ish wavy hair just because I feel like it's easy to style naturally, and I loved when my hair was super curly, but right now it's not, and I don't know why. And I think partially it might be due to these products, which is a little bit ironic. But anyways, back to the shampoo. I think it's good. It is pretty expensive. I think this is in like the $30 range for like this size bottle. Obviously you can get a different size. I think they have bigger ones. I'm not sure if they have a smaller one. But I feel like if you're going to be using the conditioner, I would go ahead and get the shampoo as well if there's like a deal on both of them, or if you can buy them in a package or this vault sort of thing, just because I feel like it works better. But obviously if you need like a colored shampoo, like a purple shampoo, if you have blonde hair, like dyed, go ahead and use that, because I don't really think there's anything super special about this. I mean, it does feel nice and it smells nice too. It just has like a pleasant sort of clean smell, but yeah, I don't think there is anything, you know, to really rave on about this. And it does lather pretty well in the shower for not having any like silicones in them. It still feels pretty slippy, and like you can get it really lathered up into your scalp. But moving on to the deep conditioning mask, and this stuff, honestly, I still have a good bit left. I'm about I'd say a little over halfway through, and I have been using it for about a month, so I would say if I continued to use this, I could probably get like 3 months max out of this. And when using these products, I did cut down washing my hair, so I would typically wash my hair like every other night, maybe even more than that, just especially in the summertime I wash it a lot more, but since it is dry here, I try not to wash it that much. So I usually only wash it 2-3 times a week max, usually only 2 when I was using these products. So it does last a pretty long time, and I did use a pretty generous amount of this, not a small amount, because I like whenever I can really feel the deep conditioning effects, and I feel like you can only get that if you use a good amount of product. But anyways, this mask has a pretty decent smell. It smells the same as the shampoo. It just smells clean, but I absolutely hate the packaging on this. I think it is the worst way to use a product in the shower. I'm fine with these sort of tubs with a lid on them to use with like lotion once you're dry, or like a leave-in conditioner outside of the shower, but I hate using this in the shower because obviously you're all wet when you're in the shower, and the water is like dripping down your fingers into this, and I don't like that water is getting into this whenever I'm using it, and I feel like I'm wasting so much product by like scooping it out, and I would just really prefer if this had a pump on it like the shampoo. But I think you can get this with a pump on it, but it is so much more expensive because the size is a lot bigger. I think this, like for this size of the deep conditioning mask, it's like $38 or something like that, and the bigger size is like way more expensive, like maybe 2 or 3 times that. So yeah, I just really hate the packaging on this. I wish it would be in a pump because it's just such a hassle to use in the shower. And obviously if you have a bigger shower, or if you want to like dry your arms off before you put this on, that's fine. But just, I have like a normal size shower, and there's not that many like shelves in it, so it's just a hassle to try and use this without getting water in it, and I don't really like it. But as for the product itself, this has made my hair feel softer than it has ever felt before. I really love that about this, and being that there is also no sulfates, silicones, parabens in them, I just feel really good about using this on my hair, and it did make it so soft, which I loved, especially whenever I was curling my hair or straightening my hair afterwards. But I almost feel like this with my natural hair has kind of like ruined it in a sense. I can't remember if before I started using this my hair was like this and not as curly and kind of just like wavy and like straight in some parts, but I haven't used heat on my hair in a while. Obviously, I was using heat on my hair more often whenever it was around the holidays. Like for Christmas, I curled my hair, and for New Year's, I curled my hair, and then it was my birthday and Nico's birthday, so my hair was done pretty often, which is a little bit unusual because I usually don't like curl my hair that much on the regular. Like for school and stuff, I never really curl my hair unless I'm doing like something on the weekends, and I just, you know, it's like third or fourth day hair and it's still curled or straightened. So that definitely plays a part in it as well, but my hair always would bounce back after 1 or 2 washes and be pretty wavy to curly again. But after using this, I just feel like it makes my hair so soft that it can't hold a curl. Like it is so straight in some pieces, and I just don't like that. But I also feel like that is pretty ironic, being that it doesn't have sulfates or silicones in them, so this is like curly girl hair approved, and it honestly took the curl out of my hair. I feel like this stuff has honestly been the only change that I've made in my hair care routine, and ever since making that change, I feel like my hair just can't get curly again. So yeah, I don't really like that. If you have straight hair, I think you would probably love this because it would just make it really soft all the time, but curly hair, it's kind of a hit or miss. It's something that you just have to try and see how your hair reacts to it. Love the softness that this product gives, but I don't really love how my hair is looking naturally while using it, but feeling really good. Okay, these other 2 products I didn't really care that much about. The Vault I mainly wanted for the shampoo and the deep conditioning mask. This stuff is kind of just like an added bonus. I honestly didn't use this until recently, this past weekend, just because I already have this tub of the conditioner, so I don't really need to use this, and I just never really have time to put a shower cap on in the shower, since I usually shower in the mornings before class. And honestly, I didn't really know what to expect out of this. I was kind of saving this for when my hair was like really super dry, but I never really got to that point with using this other stuff and not the shower cap. So I will probably reuse this in the future, just for whenever I have my hair curled or straightened and I don't want to get it wet in the shower. But I will probably save these other packets for down the road, whenever maybe I run out of this conditioner, if I decide to keep using it, or for when I feel like my hair is really dry and kind of needs that home while I'm in the shower. So this is kind of just an added bonus. I wouldn't go out of your way to purchase this on its own. You can honestly just buy the conditioner and use a shower cap of your own. I mean, there is stuff supposedly infused in this mask, or in this cap, I think, that you're supposed to rub on your hair while you're in the shower. That's why it's called like a deep conditioning hair cap system, but it probably doesn't last after maybe 1 or 2 uses if you want to keep reusing this, so I don't think it's really worth it to buy this on its own. So that is my feelings about that. And then this Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask, it's okay. It comes in this sort of like aerosol tube. I would spray it, but I don't really want to have it all over my hands right now. But is just your normal like leave-in conditioner. It's not super thick, and honestly I kind of hate the packaging on this as well. I would almost prefer if this leave-in mask was in this sort of packaging, because the spray on this is so aggressive that it's not like a mist onto your hair. So what I honestly do while applying it is just spray it into my hand, like a few pumps, and then rub it on my hair, because if you're just going to spray this right on your hair, it's going to mist, get all over your face, get all over your clothes, and whatnot. So I don't really love the packaging on this, but I think it's okay. I don't really see that much of a difference with this. My hair is already soft after the shower with using this, so I don't really feel that this is like a product that you really need to go out and buy right now. I think if you maybe wanted to pass on this and just use this, it would probably be okay, but definitely your hair would not be as soft or deeply conditioned as if you were using this and this in conjunction, or just this by itself. So I probably wouldn't repurchase this. Again, it has the same smell as all of the other products. and I think it is pretty packaging, but definitely not the most useful. I'm not quite sure how much this product is on its own because I've never really looked into it before. It just came into in the vault with the other products, but I think it's okay. Sorry if you're hearing some wind outside. It is very windy today. I think it is about to storm because the sky looks very dark, and I'm filming right in front of my window for some natural light too. Okay, as for all together repairing my hair, I don't really fully believe in all of the like hair care repair stuff. Obviously before starting this, the last time I got my haircut was in September, I think, and I most recently got it cut at the end of January. So I did get my haircut in the middle of using this, but I honestly just couldn't take it anymore. I did have a lot of split ends and dry, like dead ends at the end of my hair before I started using this, and I just think the damage was beyond repair, or the damage was too far gone, however you say that. I had too much damage for this to actually repair. Again, it made my hair feel really soft and I think took the curl out of my hair, but I don't think it was able to repair all of the split and dry dead ends that I had. So I ultimately just had to get my hair cut, but I feel like that is the only fix for those type of things. But after using it, I have noticed not as many split and dry ends since getting my hair cut. Obviously, there's still some there because it's just inevitable with wearing your hair up in a ponytail or in a bun sometimes, and even just like going about daily life, I feel like your hair is going to kind of break, at least my hair, at least because I have really, really fine hair. So I do think that this has kind of eliminated some of that damage and kind of just prolonged until I would have to get another haircut. But I don't think it completely like eliminates the split ends, damage, dry, or maybe dryness probably, but not completely gets rid of the split ends and dead ends that you would never have to get your hair cut again. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like kind of okay in that regard. I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10 if I had to rate it, but I don't think it is the ultimate solution to split ends and dead ends and damage and stuff. I definitely feel as though the biggest like property of all of these products is definitely the conditioning and hydrating moisturizing factor. My hair has definitely been softer and more moisturized and not looking as dry since using these products, which I really appreciate because I have a really dry scalp and really dry hair in general. My skin is just very dry all around, so I do appreciate that factor of these products. But again, I feel like it's kind of a double-edged sword with that sort of thing because I feel like the conditioning and moisturizing effects kind of have dulled down my hair a little bit. I definitely saw my hair itself not being as dry, but as far as my scalp, I think it still got pretty like dry, maybe not as dry as it has before in the wintertime, but it definitely wasn't completely free of dryness. So definitely something to keep in mind too. So those are all of my thoughts on the products, kind of at just face value for, you know, kind of generalized. But for me specifically, I think there has been another factor that has been going on that has affected my thoughts on these products. Sorry, this conditioner is getting everywhere. It's like spilling out the side. I don't know why. If you guys don't know, I have a peanut and tree nut allergy. So I'm allergic to peanuts, walnuts, pecans, macadamia nuts, literally all of those things except for coconut. I can have coconut. But so I do have that going for me too, and I didn't realize, but in all of the Briogeo products, there is actually, let me see if I can find it, sweet almond oil. The technical name is Prunus amygdalis dulcis? I don't know how to say that, but it is sweet almond oil in all of these, and I didn't really think to check that because my allergy is only if I ingest it. So I have, you know, touched peanuts and different type of nuts as a kid, kind of before knowing that I was allergic, and I didn't have any skin reactions or anything because my allergy is only if I eat and ingest the nut. So I never really check any of my products for those sort of things just because it has never really crossed my mind to be a factor, since I typically have never had an allergic reaction with those sort of things being on my skin. And I know this is completely my fault. This is nothing on Briogeo's end because it is just my ignorance that is at fault here, but I just didn't really think to check that. And I know that your skin is like the largest organ of your body, and everything that you put on it does like kind of permeate into your skin at, you know, some sort of level, not completely, but you know, it is my fault that I think this has happened. But I will insert some pictures here. So after using this product for probably about a month, this has started like last week, I want to say. So I have been using these Briogeo products for a little over a month, and I noticed my neck getting so itchy, and like my scalp was getting really itchy in certain parts. And at first I thought, okay, it's just really dry around here, and sometimes I forget my hat when I'm walking to class. It has been really windy recently, so I thought that my skin was maybe just dry. So I started dry brushing my skin and putting lotion on. I bought new lotion that is completely like sensitive skin friendly because I do have really sensitive skin, and nothing was helping. And later last week, it got to the point that my neck was so incredibly itchy, and it was only from like the chest up, so this whole region here, not as much on my back, but definitely in this region. And I was just red and splotchy and really itchy. Again, I will put pictures up on the screen so you guys can see. And it wasn't anywhere else on my body. So I knew that it had to be something that was going on in this region, and it wasn't laundry detergent or anything because that hasn't changed. And ultimately, the only thing that has been the most recent change for me was this. And then I started looking at the products, and I saw that there was sweet almond oil in here, and I was kind of naive, and I didn't really want to believe that that was an issue because I do really like these products and I want to use them up because I still have so much left. Like, there's probably this much shampoo left in here, and as you guys saw, I have at least half of this conditioner left, and I still have like one or two more of these, and this is, you know, pretty full still. And I just liked how soft this was making my hair feel. Again, I don't really have that much curl left in my hair from this stuff. At least I think that's the reason why I don't have like really curly hair, or like kind of more wavy hair, because my hair was like hasn't been really curly for a long time. So I wanted to keep using these products, and I wanted to love them because so many people love these products and rave about them. There is no sulfates, silicones, parabens, any of that stuff, so it is curly girl approved, and I just wanted to kind of revive my hair. And I just can't live with my neck and my scalp being that itchy and my skin being red. So I am going to kind of take a hiatus from using these products. I have gone back to using some OGX shampoo and conditioner, and I'm not using this leave-in conditioner anymore. I'm using something else. This has kind of been a very recent issue, so I'm not completely positive that these are the cause of that, but it is the only logical thing that really makes sense in my mind because my hair is the only thing close to this region, and this has been the only like newer change. I'm just really confused as to why this would start happening to me a month into using the products. You know, my first time using it, I didn't really see any issues. My skin was fine. I wasn't itchy or anything, so I don't know why this is just happening now. Also, another weird thing is I am technically not really even allergic to almonds. So I used to be allergic to almonds and not peanuts whenever I was younger, and first had my allergic reaction when I was like 4 years old. But then after getting tested, a few years ago, and by a few I mean like 6 years ago, so I definitely have to get an updated version of like a blood test to see if what I'm all like still allergic to. But anyways, like 5 or 6 years ago when I was tested last, I was now allergic to peanuts and not allergic to almonds. And I actually accidentally ate a cake once that was like almond flavored. I think it had almond extract in it, and I didn't react or anything. So maybe I'm back to being allergic to almonds again like I was when I was younger. I'm not really sure why my body is changing like that, or if that is even the problem with these. So yeah, I don't really know what is going on, but I am not as itchy anymore. I mean, my neck is still a little red, and when I was in the shower, it was getting kind of itchy, but I just recently stopped using these products. The last time I washed my hair with this was on Friday, and it is now Monday, and I have had 2 washes since then, one on Saturday because I just couldn't take it anymore and I needed to wash my hair with something else, and then I washed my hair again this morning with my usual OGX products. And I'm not sure how long it's going to take for like all of this to completely wash out of my hair, because I'm sure there is some residue, which might be why I'm feeling kind of itchy in the shower when that stuff is kind of running through my hair and resurfacing on my skin. But yeah, I'm just really confused by this, and I really hope that, obviously I hope that I'm not itchy anymore, but I really hope that it is not these products that are making me itchy, because I want to love them and I want to use them up, and I feel bad. Like, my mom and my dad bought me this vault for Christmas, so I just feel guilty not using it. Obviously I could pass it along to my sister or something, but I kind of just want to use them up because they were making my hair feel good and really deeply conditioned. So I don't know what is going on. I'm probably going to take a few weeks off of using Briogeo products and go back to using my regular hair care routine that I was doing before this, and seeing if the itch and rash and everything goes away and doesn't come back. If it does come back, then I can probably safely say that it wasn't this that was the issue, and I will probably go back to using it. But I will have to keep you guys updated, probably on Instagram stories or something, which if you're not following me on Instagram, I will have it linked down below. But yeah, I don't know what is going on. Obviously, this is something that is very specific to me personally, since I do have a nut allergy. Obviously, not all of you do. So I would definitely recommend these products to you guys if you don't have an allergy. I think that they do really deeply condition well. These two, I would say you could pass on and you don't really need unless you want to get them in the vault, since it is a pretty good deal. But these two, I would definitely recommend. This one for sure. But this one, if you want to get it together as a set, or if there's a deal or something, I would say do it. But if you need to use a different shampoo, you're not really missing much with this one. Again, if you have curlier or wavier hair, I don't know if your hair is going to react the same as mine to this, but I'm hoping that it will eventually get curlier again and still be curly if I go back to using this too. So we'll just have to see. This is kind of going to be an ongoing trial with these things, so I will definitely keep you guys updated, and I hope that I am not itchy anymore, but I secretly kind of hope that I am, so that I can go back to using this and figure out what else it is that may be causing the rash in reaction. But I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of review and story time kind of on these Briogeo products. I also want to say I love Briogeo as a company. I know that they try their best to put only good things in their products, which I really appreciate, and I just feel better about using these sort of products that are more ethical and really watch everything that they are putting into their products, as opposed to other brands at the drugstore or high-end products that don't really care about that sort of stuff. Also, once I started narrowing it down to this stuff sort of potentially being the issue and source of my reaction, I did go on Briogeo's website and then went on Sephora's website actually to see if there were any other options of shampoos that I could use instead, like the Be Gentle, Be Kind one and the banana flavored one. I know so many, or banana scented one, not flavored because you don't eat it. I know so many people love that as well. So I wanted to keep using Briogeo products, but I did find that most of their products do have this sweet almond oil in them. I think all of them, honestly. So I don't really know what to do if that's what's causing the issue. I might just have to go to a different brand or back to OGX. since there's not sweet almond oil in the ones that I use. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of this video. I hope it was entertaining to watch with my whole story, or helpful if you are thinking about using some of Briogeo's products, the deep conditioning hair don't despair repair, whatever it's called, line specifically. But again, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I upload videos twice a week, Tuesdays and Sundays, so I would love to see you back here, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.